Welcome to the fourth series of Module 2 on the subject Retail Management. I, Dr. Susmita Suggala, in today's session, Retail Segmentation and Kinds of Markets. In the previous session, we had discussed the consumer decision making process and we had discussed the types of decision making. Now, a market is defined as a group of potential customers with different needs who are willing to exchange something of value with sellers offering various goods or services to satisfy their needs. The marketer has the option to approach the entire set of customers with a uniform marketing approach, or it could be a differentiated approach. Market segmentation is the process of dividing this heterogeneous market into smaller groups of customers who share a similar set of wants. Each of these groups have a set of similar wants or similar requirements. The proliferation of distribution channels and various retail formats is increasing the competition, and it is forcing retailers to focus their selling efforts on selected group of customers rather than go on a mass marketing approach. Segmentation is an aggregation process. It is grouping of people with similar needs like we just discussed. So it has got some homogeneous characteristics. A retailer may divide women customers into two segments, that is one working women and the other as homemakers. Now these two groups have different set of needs and have therefore different promotional strategies are required to cater to these two segments separately. Whereas a niche, this is more narrowly defined customer group, and segmentation of markets is crucial to the development of these effective marketing programs because we understand that each segment has a different set of requirements. Their approach is different, their lifestyle is different, their psychological traits are different, and therefore a different promotional campaign or a different marketing approach has to be there. The benefits of market segmentation can be tabulated as developing a marketing mix, the store locations, understanding consumer behavior, the different merchandise decisions that the retailer needs to make, some promotional campaigns, and positioning. Now, the criteria for market segmentation. First, the characteristic states that it is homogeneous within, which means the segment should have similar needs, wants, and therefore you are able to have a uniform marketing program for that particular homogeneous group. It could be heterogeneous. Now, it is heterogeneous between two separate groups. So these two separate groups would be showing different traits. It is substantial, which means the target group should be large enough. If a lifestyle store is opened in the area, that area should have a significantly large population of high income groups so that they visit the stores. It should be actionable, which means the target segment should be identifiable. Accessible, so the target segment should be reachable so as to the promotions that you are making or the goods are able to reach that particular place. It should be measurable because we need to know the size, the purchasing power, the characteristics, and all these only when measured would be able to help us determine the size of your target market. Now, the stages in market segmentation. First is your segmentation, then comes targeting, and finally your positioning. So, under segmentation, you need to first choose variables for segmenting markets. On what basis are you going to segment them? State a profile of that segment so that you understand the traits, characteristics, and the requirements and needs. You need to verify the prospective segment, whether it is actionable, whether it is sizable enough where you can call it as a segment. Now, the second stage is deciding the target. So here you need to identify the segments that you wish to target and how many segments would you like to target. Under positioning, you would have to understand that target segment, place the offering in the minds of the target segment so that you are able to evolve a proper marketing mix in order to have a good response from customers. Coming to the next topic, kinds of market. A market, as we know, is a group of existing or potential buyers of a product. Markets are on the basis of purchase and consumption. Now, this division is again based on the basis of the user and the nature of product that is purchased. So the types of market segmented here, or you could say the kinds of markets here, are your customer markets, the industrial markets, and your reseller markets. The customer markets is the individual, or the user here is an individual. He's buying some household items, maybe goods or services for his own consumption or for his house. So these are your groceries, stationery items, among most other common consumer products. Industrial market, here the user is the individual or a group of organizations that purchase products or services for direct use in manufacturing or making of products for other products. The reseller market, this includes the middlemen or intermediaries such as your wholesalers and retailers who buy finished goods and resell it for a profit. The books used for references are as given. Thank you.